morning, guys. Welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s, and it is Saturday morning. Got my coffee. You guys know I've got my coffee every morning that I film pretty much, and I just love this mug. I've had this mug forever, and it's humongous. It feels like, I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 cups of coffee in one mug. All I need is coffee and mascara. So true. So true. Anyways, so today I want to talk about a holiday lip kit that came out with Bare Minerals, and this is the Your Kiss is on My List, and this is again from Bare Minerals. This is 8 of their lipsticks from their Gen Nude collection, as I'm covering up my mouth as I try to talk. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And you guys can see that I'm just bare-lipped right now because I'm going to swatch these guys for you. This was $35. I picked it up at Ulta. And like I said, this is all part of their Gen Nude line. Now, their Gen Nude line is a line that's full of nude lipsticks and neutrals that are supposed to look good as nude tones for all skin tones. Basically, that's my understanding of it anyway. So, like I said, there's 8 of them in here. They are the mini size, so they're almost like deluxe sample size lipsticks, but you get 8 of them. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to try these so bad was because I have, as I'm covering up my mouth again, I need to quit that. I have some of the, why can't I think of what I'm trying to say today? I have some of the Gen Nude liquid lipsticks from, it's the liquid lipsticks from the Gen Nude line, and I love those. And one of the reasons why I love those lipsticks so much is because the colors look really natural but look really good. It makes you look finished after you do your makeup look. So even if it's something that's completely nude, you still look really finished. And another thing that I really like about the liquid lip from Gen Nude is that I'm not a fan of liquid lipsticks, okay, but these I really like because they don't make my lips feel really dried out when I wear them. Now, granted, they're not transfer proof, but they don't make me feel dry and parched, and they do have a really long lasting power to them. So I thought, since I love those liquid lips so much, I wanted to give a shot to the actual lipsticks. Now, these are supposed to be very moisturizing, and they're supposed to have a high shine to them. So they're very creamy. And when you take them out of the box, they come in a little plastic tray. It looks like this, and they come in these cute silver and gold tubes. I mean, they're just adorable. I don't think, actually I'm sure, there is not a difference between formulas or colors. There's no actual meaning in between the difference between the gold and the black tube. It's all the same formula. So I think they just did this for decoration, and like I said, it's just absolutely adorable. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into the swatches here. So the first color that I'm going to try is called Bubbles. And you guys are going to hear like the funky noises as I start taking them out of the packaging. And guys, I am really sorry if the lighting is a little off. It's kind of rainy and icky and dark outside, so I'm using artificial light. And the white balance on my camera is just kind of set to auto because I couldn't find a setting that actually looked really good. So just kind of bear with me on the lighting on this because I'm looking in the viewfinder and it's just not all that great, I don't think. So hopefully you guys will be able to see these swatches pretty well. Alright, so again, I'm starting with the one that's called Bubbles, and this is one in a little gold tube. They are so freaking cute. Look at this. Is that not just adorable? Now, Bubbles is kind of a, you guys can see I've worn them a little bit. Bubbles is kind of a brownie peach, a really light brownie peachy nude. And this one might not show up on me very well, but we're going to go ahead and swatch it out anyway. So here we go. Okay, so this is Bubbles, and like I said, it's a really light peachy nude. It's a little too light for my skin tone, so it just kind of makes me look a little washed out, I think. But the formula is really nice, and it does feel really good. So for those of you who actually really like this type of color, I think you guys will really like Bubbles, because it's, like I said, it's a very, very light. So if you're, you know, much more lighter skin tone than I am, I think you'll really like it. So again, Bubbles. Okay, so the next one I'm going to try is called Nudist, and this is one in a little black tube. And this guy is also a light kind of brownie peach, nudie peach in a way. And this one will also be a little too light for me, but here we go. Now this one is not quite as light as Bubbles was. This one I think kind of matches my skin tone, so it doesn't make me look quite as washed out, but I still look a little washed out with this color. Again, this is Nudist, and I think this would look great on any really light skin tones, lighter than me. And just something for you guys to note is I have been self-tanning, so I think that if I wasn't self-tanning, this might not look too, you know, too washed out anyway. So again, this is Nudist, and I'm talking a lot with my hands, and wow, it's really weird. All right, the next one is in a gold tube, and this one is called Kitty. And this is more of a pinky nude. I don't know if you guys can, okay, that's more of a pinky nude shade. And here we go. Now this one I actually really kind of like. I don't feel like it makes me look washed out, but I feel like it's kind of a your lips but better kind of color for me. I mean, it almost matches my lips almost perfectly. So I really like this one. This one is called Kitty. Okay, the next one is in a black tube. This one is called Heaven. And he's kind of a, I want to say a mauve-y nude. It's a little pink toned. Now this color, Heaven, I actually really like this color also. I think this color is also something that really kind of matches my skin tone but still stands out just a little bit. I'm sorry guys, you're going to see me looking down in the mirror as I'm trying to describe these. I'm trying to look at the camera, but you know, sometimes it's kind of hard. Anyway, so this one is called Heaven. I really do like this one. The tone is just a teeny tiny darker than Kitty. So far Kitty and Heaven are my two favorite ones that I've tried. And yeah, so again, this one was Heaven, and I like this one too. Okay, so the next one is in a gold tube, and this one is called Sex Pot. With a name like Sex Pot, it's got to be good, right? I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so this one is just a really brownie nude. It doesn't really have any peach or mauve or pinky tones to it. It's just a brownie nude color. This one is probably going to make me look dead, but here we go. Okay, so this is Sex Pot, and Sex Pot kind of matches my actual face, if that makes sense. It's the same color as my face. So I feel with this particular color, I can't really tell like where my lips are. I mean, yeah, I can, but because the color just kind of matches the skin on my face, it's like really difficult to see a defined lip for me with this color. So Sex Pot is something, again, that a really light skin tone might really enjoy. Okay, the next one is in a black tube. This one is called Honey Bun. And again, it is also a brown nude, but it is a little bit of a darker tone than Sex Pot, the one I just tried. So let's do this one. Okay, and this one again is Honey Bun. And like I said, it's a little bit of a darker tone than Sex Pot. It doesn't completely match the tone of my skin. It's not the same color as my skin, so you can actually kind of see it a little bit. But it's a little too brown, I feel, for me. But, you know, again, it's still a nice color. Just because some of these aren't necessarily my color and I can't get away with wearing them doesn't mean that you guys can't. Okay, so the next one is in a gold tube. This one is called XOX. This one is, again, kind of a mauve-y nude. It does have a pink kind of undertone to it. So here we go. Now this one, I really, really like this one. I love the color of this one. This one is, I feel, perfect for my skin tone. I feel like this one is probably my perfect nude. I actually really, really like this one. This one is, I guess, one of my favorites of the bunch. So, yeah, this one, again, is XOX. And then the last one is in a black tube, and this one is called Queen, and it is a much darker nude. This is kind of it's definitely got a pinky undertone, but this is I wouldn't really say it's a berry, maybe kind of a really dark wine color, I guess is the best way to describe it. Kind of what you would think a wine color in the nude range might look like. All right, so again, this is called Queen. Here we go. And this one, I also really, really like this one. This one is, I would say, my perfect winter nude, if that makes sense. It's not quite nude on me, but I feel it's a really, really good fall color for me. So I really do really like this one a lot. So I would have to say out of this whole kit that Queen, and I would have to say Queen, XOX, and I think Kitty are my favorites. Also, one of the things that I love to do with these, because these are so moisturizing and they go on so easily, they don't tug at the lips at all. One of the things I really like doing is putting on Queen, which is a really, like I said, nice darker fall color for me. And then I will go over the top of it with something like Nudist. And I'll put Nudist like right in the middle. And I feel that just adds a little bit more shine to the lips, or a little bit of a highlight to the middle of the lip. It makes it, I feel, look a little more plumper. So you can mix and match the colors together. You can layer them. And yeah, I really, really like it, guys, when companies come out with these types of kits, because it allows you to try several of the products from a specific line or a specific company. And all of these colors, as far as I am aware, are colors that are in their actual line. So if you guys were to get a kit like this and you find a color that you really, really like, you could actually order or go get the full size color of that particular one that you like. So I'm actually thinking about, when I use up Queen and XOX out of this kit, that I'm going to go buy the full size. But yeah, I really love it when companies do this, because it gives you the opportunity to try different things within a specific range or a specific brand or line. So yeah, I'm really liking these though. The formula on these are really, really nice. They don't tug at the lips when you apply. Very easy to apply. Now granted, they're not the most long wearing lip of all time. I mean, they are very, very creamy. They are shiny. They are very, very moisturizing, but they last about as long as just a normal creamy lipstick would last. They're not the most long wearing. I can get maybe a couple of hours before I have to reapply. So what's really nice about these is they're so small. So if you feel that you're going to need to reapply throughout the day, they're tiny. You just grab one, throw it in your bag, and you have it with you, and it doesn't take up much space at all. So yeah, I'm really liking these. And like I said, I think I'm going to buy one or two of the full size out of this range, because I feel that it's a really, really good formula, and I feel that I'll get a lot of use out of them. Well, at least out of a few of the colors anyway. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also guys, you can look me up on my website at www.rockfabulous.online.com. You can look me up on Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all under Rock Fabulous 40s. And guys, don't forget to hit subscribe down here somewhere. Somewhere I'll leave a little bubble. And you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.